Good afternoon, everybody, and happy Friday. Wishing you all an amazing Friday out there. Today, we want to talk about three kinds of marriages. Marriage is based on commitment, sacrifice, belief in the other person or thing that you are getting married to. We're not talking about what you hear on the news or the media about Saudis getting married to like 4 women or so. No, we're talking about 3 different kinds of marriages. So marriage can be to the ideal person, the ideal occupation, and whatever happens in our life, from suffering and anxiety. In the case of marriage or romance, there's going to be compromises, sacrifices, and doubt. So what do? Don't let people fool you into believing that there's a magic or one magic formula for the success of any kind of marriage. But there are things that do help. One of the things that do work is pausing just before the final decision and staying away from each other for a while and checking out and seeing if this feels right or not. The other kind of marriage we want to talk about is your vocation, not vacation. Your true calling, what you should be doing. You know that you want to do it, but you're afraid of neglecting the other things that you're doing in your life because of the most important thing that you want to do in your life. So just go for it. And then think about the other less important things in your life. Many people discovered their true calling from the beautiful side of the world and the ugly side of the world, or the unpleasant things that happened to them. Many poets or writers look back into their past and ugly past and draw from that experience and become better. When the German poet Rainer Rilke, I think that's how you pronounce it, was struggling with writer's block, this is what he did. He surrounded himself with inspiring and great people. And one of those friends told him to go to a zoo and focus on one animal only. He did exactly that and went to a zoo and focused on or watched the panther, a black panther. A masterpiece was born called The Panther, where he talks about this imperial panther being bewildered by the strange prison he's in. A great metaphor for amazing creative ideas trapped inside the author's mind. Basically, when you're depressed, instead of surrounding yourself with like-minded depressed people, surround yourself with inspiring ones. Before I go on, marriage isn't for everyone. So how does someone deal with himself, with the negative emotions, and welcoming people into their own lives? First thing you got to do is go back to the simple beauty of childhood with all its courage and honesty. I say that because we've been taught over the years throughout our total educational system the following. We need to relearn the art of asking questions that are ours, not fed into our brains by others. The other important thing is to know how to deal with negative emotions. Remember, it's not the negative emotions that are hurting us, it's how we react to them. Believe it or not, meditation and religion really, really helps you. The more success you have in your life, the more anxiety levels raise because you've got more to lose. The other thing is, if you want to accept people, really accept people in your life, you've got to first accept yourself, because it radiates. What's inside radiates. Children are the greatest lie detectors in the world. They just know that that person is a good person and they will run to that person, be it a he or she. So make peace with yourself before you accept people into your life. Take time to reflect on your life. Don't be afraid to pursue your beloved ones or the person that you really want in your life. Everything has got risk attached to it. Never, ever neglect the work that you love to do. Always pursue that and look and search for it. Everybody has got difficulties in their life. Use these difficulties to learn more about yourself and nourish yourself. The end. For those of you that are new to my Snapchat, I mix and match a lot of subjects, by the way. The book that inspired me to talk about this snap is called The Three Marriages by David Whyte. The spelling of White is W-H-Y-T-E.